Hey there, it's Basic Dude with the walkthrough on Haven's Fall on the Brutal level.
We've all laid it on the line to these folks more than once. But there's only one way we can help them now. We've got to save the ones we can. Kill the rest. I know, terrible. But if we wipe out these infested skeletons, we'll save the whole damn planet from being overrun.
Ain't nothing a little fire won't cure. Not a ground to cover up. We ain't got enough troops to be everywhere at once.
Don't worry about it. Swan's already got that covered.
Yeah, I got you covered. Had to call in a few favors to get the schematics needed. Don't forget, these bad boys can switch between air and ground mode anytime you need them to.
Those Vikings will make all the difference. Looks like some infested colonies have turned already.
And those structures are infested, more of them.
Let's just get this done.
Alright, this is a follow-up to our Casual Trainer video series on StarCraft 2, and we're going to implement what we illustrated in our training at the Brutal level here, and except for a few clicks or whatever. I think it's pretty consistent, and if you're really interested in all the detail, you should go back and review that. But here you'll get to see it in action at the Brutal level again.
Infestation source detected.
I know one of the things that we will do once we get control of our units, which is a little bit of a deviance, let's call it normal practice. We're going to take our Vikings, the new unit that we're being introduced to, and immediately attack this base, which is just east of our base, before we even start doing the mining and building up of our forces. So here we go. Into Control Group 1, our Vikings go, and we're going to have an attack. Then we go with the standard, get those SCVs mining, and start building the economy.
They invest Marines too, brother.
My orders still stand.
Alright, there we are. This particular base at the moment has no anti-air. Should feel fairly free in destroying all the air units there. And we don't want to do anything besides destroy the air units. We don't want to incur any damage. So as soon as all the air units are destroyed, we're going to return back to our base.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
Again, we're going to add
Not enough minerals.
bunkers at both ends of our base, as money allows. The thrust of this mission in the first half is to race to get 24 Vikings and keep a base. So let's see how we do. And the attacks have started already. Brutal level is pretty brutal.
Let's get into the fight.
Additional supply depots required.
Ah! You hear me? Well, butter my biscuit.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Base is under
Ready to
attack.
blunder. Ready for war.
Gotta keep your SCVs at the bunkers to keep them in
Insufficient
repair.
rescue gas.
They won't last long if you don't keep them repaired.
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. Yep. Go ahead. SCV ready. Let's do it.
Base is under attack. Insufficient rescue gas. Insufficient rescue gas.
You ready for transformation systems primed? Bad news? Yeah. Huh?
Base is under attack.
Will do. SCV ready. Big job, huh? Ready to blunder. SCV ready.
You also want to make that engine bay. We're going to need some missile turrets. There'll be some air attacks, primarily in the south base area.
Base is under attack.
Infested or heading to a settlement in the south.
Alright, now you got word that there's a infestation that we need to take care of. And just faint a little bit here. You're going to get attacked by a couple of mutilisks. Draw back behind your bunkers and attack back. Use those bunkers as a meat shield. Minimize your damage. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and attack that infestation area.
Fight or flight.
There you go. Again, do the micromanaging you need to minimize your damage. You will take losses at the brutal level, so you got to keep them at a minimum.
Insufficient rescue gas.
Again, destroy all the air units first.
You ready for war? Ready to blunder.
Insufficient rescue gas.
Can't hold them alone.
And we're going to add the new Vikings as they become available. Alright, once you've destroyed all the air units, you want to land on that ledge over there. And it's to minimize, again, the damage that you'll incur destroying the virophage spawning there.
Ready to blunder. You're Bob.
We'd all be dead without you.
Transformation systems primed.
Once you've done that, lift off. Do not land in the base. We need to collect 6 Vespene pellets, which are available, hidden in that dark area just southeast of that base. It's really going to help. Matter of fact, it's mandatory if you want to survive this mission to grab those ASAP.
Warning. Class 5
Alright, when you hear the Class 5 warning, it's time to go back to that initial base east of our base and destroy the virophage. The virophage will spawn aberrations, which are a pretty brutal ground unit. So we want to get rid of that virophage. So we're going to go straight into that area to attack it. But in the meantime, you see we've added quite a bit of gas, so we can really start pumping out some more Vikings and other units as required.
Transformation systems primed.
Oops, a little bit of repair first. There we go. We should be going into the attack area. There we are. Now, you want to land your Vikings in a as free as clear area. And again, just take out the virophage. Because actually that's all you have time for. Attack from the south, and they're attacked. Alright, we just got notified that
I'm worried about what you might do.
we're gonna have another base to go after.
Roger. Will do.
Made for battle. Transformation systems prime.
Sir,
There
another
we go.
settlement is being infested
that
by the
base.
Zerg.
Again, east of us. And we need to make that attack. Well, just to make mention, do not get within range of any of the Zerg bases. You will get sniped at and take unnecessary damage if you get too close. So do what you can to avoid those. But again, we're going to attack into that east-based area. And again, micromanage as you see fit. Kind of inch your way forward. Your biggest risk is against the mutalisk, but there are on the ground infested Marines, and they shoot. Infested Terrans do not. So be aware of that. Again, after you've taken care of all the air units, land in a as free as possible area, and start your attack against the virophage. And it's not the worst idea if you don't land all your Vikings. In fact, it's a good idea to kind of hope a few Vikings don't land when you
We'd all be dead without
bring
you.
them down, just in case you need some additional air cover. You missed the brood out or something of air nature, that it can be attacked by it. Now we're going to go into that first base, and we're going to clean that thing out. Let's get that done.
Transformation, you ready for war?
Ready to plunder.
Insufficient rescue gas.
Take a little damage in the buildings. Throw out some broodlings as they get destroyed. But nothing
That
that
settlement is cleared
traumatic.
of Zerg biosignatures.
Should
Well
be able
done,
to do it,
sir.
and again, as many Vikings and guns you can have, that's the name of the game. So again, we're still racing to that 24.
Inbound. Ready to plunder.
Yeah, we've got something of a defense built up. Not perfect, but it's adequate. And always repair. Keep your Vikings in tip-top shape. They're going to do the brunt of the work here.
MCV ready.
Fighter flight.
repairing, make sure you put them back to work.
SCV ready. You scared me. Arm. SCV ready. Let's get into the fight. Yes, indeed. Ready for war. SCV ready. Go, go. You scared me.
Another settlement is coming under attack.
Alright. Something in the southeast now. We're gonna have to go after. Yeah, we're one short of our 24. But we still need to make the attack. There he is. Start now building up our ground army. This is not an all Viking mission. Gotta love that one-shot destruction. How cool is that? Alright, air units cleared. Landing in an open area. And that will take care of the barrage.
I knew Raynard'd save us.
Gangway. Coming through.
Bring your Vikings back to base for repair. And also for base defense. It's the time in between the attacks that you're going to have available to you to micromanage your base for macro management. And by the way, I always put my command center, second command center, up on that little bunker, since I don't have tanks available to me to put up there. And we'll go through that a little bit later.
Base is under attack. The doctor is in.
Oops, there you see, well, we needed our Vikings back. There's a couple of Brutalisks, and are they ripping up that defense? Whoa. We would have been sad shape if we didn't have our Vikings there to assist in that defense. We lost, it looks like, is the SCV in the bunker. By the way, I'm sure you're aware by now that your medics and SCVs are primary targets at the brutal level. They're now no longer ignored by the AI on the missions. Start building up that ground force, and they're under my tab 2, control group 2, so you can watch it build up.
What's going on? You gonna give me orders?
Mineral field completed.
You scared me. You.
Alright, we're going to add barracks, and we're actually going to add a second starport for building up replacements.
Invested are closing in on a settlement to the north.
And we've got another attack to make against the infestation in the northeast now. And there's our objective, and need to take care of it. Find that clear area and land the Vikings.
Mineral field depleted.
Destroy the virophage.
Can't hold them alone.
I knew Raynard'd save us.
Made for battle.
Mineral field depleted.
Well, here we did a little bit of a diversion so that we didn't brush up against that Zerg base in the north to get back to our base. Again, avoid that. You're going to lose a Viking or two just in passing by.
Transformation systems prime. Certainly.
Add-on complete.
Actually, I guess we lost the Viking to some ground marines there, so ouch.
Add-on complete.
Want a piece of me, boy? Ready to plunder. Made for battle. I like it. Been waiting on you. This better be good.
The doctor is in.
You gonna give me orders? Who wants some?
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
In the rear with the gear.
The doctor is in.
Now we're going to need to get our expansion, and we're going to use that north Zerg base for our expansion. There's minerals there, and Vespine. There's also minerals and Vespine in that
The doctor is in.
central east base. But logistically, you want to take out that north base. You want to have your own area. So we're going to attack that as soon as we build up our ground forces adequately and make sure we've got enough time to do the job and not get diverted and distracted by having to attack on a
Another settlement is being infested by the
infestation.
Zerg.
There's that warning. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we've been here before, but we're going to do it again. By the way, as you go around, each of the infestations gets stronger. And the Zerg forces are being upgraded in the meantime. So it's not as simple as number one, and won't be as difficult as the last one. But again, we're going to take out all of the air units. can, because when you land, those brood lords will make mincemeat of any ground forces. And by the way, we're going to pick up those couple gas pallets over here.
I knew Raynard'd save
There
us.
we go.
Transformation systems ready for war.
Okay, we lost the unit there, but let's get back to base, heal up, replenish our forces, and get ready for that attack on the North Zerg base. I think you should segregate the forces to keep the Vikings mobile to attack the infestations. And I use them really just as much for vision, especially in bases 2 and 3, as defense from the air. And ooh, look at all those hydralisks. This one all Viking mission would be in sad shape.
The doctor is in.
But anyway, these forces are quite strong. There's 2 more brutalisks. And they can mince meat out of our ground force. And so this is, again, quite challenging.
Ready to plunder.
The doctor is in.
But we're going to succeed. Took quite a few losses attacking this base. Micromanage as best you can. Keep those flying Vikings away from the spore crawlers.
Ready to plunder.
I rip up those Vikings in 3 shots.
Fighter flight. Transformation systems prime. Can't hold them alone.
Right, been waiting on. We could use some help here.
I'm ready to plunder.
Good job, sir. I'm picking up 2 more concentrations of Zerg biosignatures.
Alright, so lift your Vikings up into the air. Keep your ground army, again, my control group 2,
Systems prime.
in the area to defend your expansion. So what you want to do is move that command center into position.
Ready to plunder.
There we go, lifting off. And again, remember, you can't land until the Zerg creep is gone, so it may take a few seconds extra. Back at base and look at the attacks. Just doesn't end. Actually, this one was more ferocious than I thought and didn't allow my Vikings to assist. Cost me just about all of the defense in that area, so before we could attack the infestation, we had to come back and save our base. I guess you never should underestimate your enemy.
The doctor is in.
Then we go attacking that south base. And we're going to land our command center so we can start gathering minerals, because we're just about broke.
Unacceptable landing zone.
The doctor Archer is in.
Now here we're not gonna, we got too many Vikings landing on the ledge, so we're gonna pick a good open area to land, and we're gonna destroy the virophage and all the Zerg within the base.
That was too close. Thanks.
Luckily we got all the SCVs available to do some repair when we get back to base. In the meantime, transfer over a SCV to start building your bunkers for defense at that expansion base. And keep on rolling. Because the defense wasn't reset on our base, we landed our Vikings.
Fight or flight? Yeah, right. Just say who wants some?
Not enough minerals.
What's going on? We hear you.
Need some money, honey.
Bad news, in the rear with the gear. The buttermouth biscuit. Big job, huh?
Made for battle.
Only by the
Completion.
you hear me?
Setting up our bunker.
Sir, another settlement is being infested by the Zerg.
Very well.
By the numbers, boy.
We do have the planetary fortress available, so we're going to add that to our expansion base. But right now let's focus in on this infestation.
Can't hold them alone.
There we go.
I knew Raynard'd save
Got
us.
it.
Ready to blunder. Fight or flight? Yeah, right.
Go ahead. Who wants some?
Transformation systems prime.
Base is under attack.
You gonna give me orders? SCV ready. Oh, this better be.
All right.
You hear me? SCV ready. I'm going.
Let's get into the fight.
SCV ready. Been waiting on you. Gangway, coming. SCV ready. In the rear with the gear.
Yeah, we're starting to build up a little bit of resources now.
Yeah, whatever.
we're still building our units. And we are increasing the size of our Viking force. We're going to try to round it off in the mid-30s range. Here we go. Zerg found a little slot to squeeze through, and we didn't put in a bunker there. And we're going to pay a little bit for salvaging the bunkers at the south end of our main base, as you'll see in a second.
Another settlement is coming under attack.
In the meantime, we got a infestation to take care of, but there we go. Infestor squeezed in, we got to take care of them. Did some minor damage, took out that one SCV, but we'll fix that.
Go ahead.
We'll head into that southeast area to take care of the infestation.
Fight or flight? Yeah, right. Inbound. Victory. What's going on? Fight or flight? Yeah, right. I like it. SCV ready.
Open area, land, and take out the rifle pod.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready.
Here's another strong attack at our south base area. And we're not 100% ready.
I knew Raynard'd save us.
We survive.
I like it. Bad news. In the rear with the gear. Transformation system ready to blunder. Made for battle. By the thumper. You can expect waves now. Fight or flight. You want a piece of me, boy? You ready for made for battle? I like it. Hey, go, go, go! Ah! What's going on? In the rear with the gear. Armed and
Just noticed I hadn't put up that flat planetary fortress yet. A little slow, but it'll get there.
Sir, the infested are closing in on a settlement to the north.
Alright, another infestation to take care of.
Vespene Gaza exhausted.
bound.
While we're doing this, just to remind everybody, you let that infestation take place. Move to whatever turn you want to use. You'll get attacked by the aberrations. They get spawned almost immediately from the new infestations. And again, they're a pretty vicious unit. And you get constant harassment from them. They're going to severely tax your
Unacceptable landing zone.
base and cost your units. And could be the difference between winning or losing in this mission. And You've put so much time into it, you hate to lose it.
I knew Raynard'd save us.
What's always a good thing about this mission is there is no time limit on how long
The doctor is
you'll
in.
have to get rid of everything. But the bad news is, the longer you let the mission run, the stronger the Zerg defense and their attacks get. The result of adding more units, the result of
Base is under attack.
upgrades. So do it ASAP. Yeah, another vicious attack at the south end of our base. Destroyed that SCV, made it a primary target. Got that bunker, which needs to be replaced for about the third or fourth time.
Ready to wonder. Let's get into the fight or flight.
Alright, we're gonna get ready to attack that second Zerg base. Getting our forces together. We're just about equal in forces. 36 Vikings, 37 ground forces. Got a few more additions that are waiting for us. Once we've reestablished our base defense. And we'll move to that east base. Kind of want to move around the map in a clockwise basis.
Additional supply
The
depots
base in
required.
the far south is the strongest of the Zerg bases. If we needed to go to a third expansion, that east base would be our preference.
Additional supply
Sir, another settlement is being
Here we go to
infested by the
another
Zerg.
infestation, so we'll still be gathering our forces till we clear this one out. We'll be attacking the base just due east of the infestation in the short term.
Additional supply depots required.
Let's get into the fight. Can't hold them alone. Alright. Inbound. No one lives forever. Can't hold them alone.
Additional supply depots required.
There we go. Finding that open area. Yeah, let's get rid of that Bible
Landing
college.
zone.
That was too close. Thanks.
No one lives forever. By the numbers, boy.
Additional supply depots required.
You ready for the game?
Alright, our ground troops are
Additional supply
moving
depots
toward the
required.
base. And we're going to heal up our Viking force.
Sure.
And we'll make our ground force wait for us.
Base is under attack.
Well, there's our planetary fortress, and it's going to take care of those infested Terrans and Marines quite handily.
Mineral field completed.
The reason why we want
Base is under attack.
the ground force accompanied with the Vikings is for the additional sight it gives us over that ledge. And that additional sight takes care of some of the Vikings' nemesis in the form of the spore crawlers. If you notice, got another little attack at our expansion. Took out one of our supply depots. So right now we're capped at 198. And again, there's that line of sight that gives us, equalizes the disadvantage from attacking uphill. So then you use your Vikings to take care of the air units first. But you need to have them landed because we need all the guns available to us.
Mineral field completed.
And boots on the ground, I guess, is the right term. And keep that attack going until we wipe this thing out. There we go. We're getting there.
Infested or heading
Here we
to
go
a
again.
settlement to the
Another
south.
infestation. And we've taken some hits. Lost 3 Vikings and some damage to a couple others. Only one severe damage. We're going to pull him and get him repaired. There we go. The other reason to have your Vikings follow, if you will, in the attack as opposed to attack directly, or include them in your group is that they would get their way before your ground troops, so you'd have a disproportionate army, and you'd probably take more losses that way. So I think it's a smart idea to have those Vikings attached and under the follow command, right click, if you will, as opposed to attacking as one whole group or as individual groups. So here we go. We've taken care of all the air units, and now it's time to take care of that pyrophage. And again, we're carrying some damage, but we're doing okay. Finally got that second base cleared out. We're running out of minerals at this expansion, but we're almost done, so we're not going to expand again. Our ground army to attack the final South Zerg base. And we want to approach that out of the north, not out of the east, and go across it. We want to cut off any Zerg forces intending to attack our base and not incur any potshot damage from the Zerg within that base.
Let's get into the fight.
So again, there's our ground force. Our Vikings are trailing right behind. And we're going to bring them up to, again, give us line of sight, and also to take care of the Zerg air forces that are included in the base as they come forward. So, there we go. Try to keep those Vikings out of the way of the spore crawlers. No sooner do we try to land than another infestation, so we'll get back up and take care of that infestation. So the ground forces are going to have to deal with this pretty much on their own. We take out that infestation. Brood Lord's got loose and he's wreaking some havoc on our ground forces. We microed him out. But, I'm sure he took his toll.
Transformation systems prime.
Unacceptable landing.
There we go. Getting rid of that camouflage. Closing in on the last of the Zerg forces and buildings. So this mission's history, I think it's been somewhat successful. No infestations took full root. So we don't have to face a lot of aberrations. It's quite a long mission. 57 game minutes. It'll actually go a little bit over 58. But all in all, I think we've kept our losses to a minimum and been somewhat successful. I think that, again, go back to the basic trainer. You'll see that this is what we had outlined in that, and probably the best way to win this particular mission. So before it all over, it's Basic Dude. Hope you had fun. Take care. Bye-bye.